section.
Good day. My name is Walasi Ameho. I'm a Ghanaian. I hold masters in educational studies, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Science Education, and teacher set A, 3 years post-secondary. I'm a professional teacher teaching grade 7, 8, and 9. I've been teaching science for the past 21 years. My philosophy of teaching is child-centered approach. And in child-centered approach, I focus on a conducive environment in which the child can explore, ask questions, and then think critically to solve his or her own problem. In so doing, I provide all the necessary material for the child so that the child will be able to manipulate and solve its problem. And by so doing, the child will develop its psychomotor domain, affective domain, and cognitive domain. Thank you. Today, we are going to engage ourselves in a lesson in science, and we'll be looking at a topic from strand 1, which is diversity of matter, and then substrand, that's material. Our topic is going to be classification of materials into liquid, solid, and gas. We revised our lesson previously by looking at common materials that we have in our community. Yes, students, what are some of the materials that we have in our community? Yes, we have water, sugar. Yes, good. We have several materials in our environment, and we use these materials in our environment. Now, we'll continue by classifying these materials in our next lesson. Let's look at what we'll get at the end of this lesson. So by the end of this lesson, we'll be able to classify this material into solid, liquid, and gas. And also, we'll be able to look at some of the uses or importance of these liquids in our environment. And we'll be able to mention at least 6 examples of these liquids in our environment. Now, let's look at the first activity. You have mentioned some of the activities, some of the materials that you have in your environment. Good. Let's look at this. I have this scenario to give. You have a glass of water, a glass of warm water. And this glass of warm water, I want you to look at it and then identify these objects. So the cup we are looking at, what can we, looking at its appearance, its shape, and then its color, we are identifying it. So the cup is made up of what? Yes. Okay, the cup is made up of solid. That's very good. How about the liquid, the water we have, the warm water we have in it? Okay, that is liquid. You can see the vapor coming out from the water. What is that? That is gas. That is very good. With the materials I've arranged on the table, I want you to identify it with the table on the board. I want you to write what you have seen based on the color, the shape, and then the appearance. So as you raise it up, like the ice cube, then you write it. That's very good. Then I want you to look at this liquid. What are some of the liquid that we use in our environment? Yes, honey. Okay, water. Yes, petrol, palm kernel, oil. That's very good. Yes, I want you to mention 4 uses of these materials in our environment, and I want you to pick your exercise books and then write the answer in it for evaluation. Thank you.